What is up? Welcome back to DM Paints. My name is Dea. If you are new here, welcome. In this video, we are going to be taking a look at a commission piece that I have created, which is an abstract bird. So this is actually the first time that I am creating a figure drawing with alcohol inks, so it's so super exciting. I'm excited to take you through this process. So this is actually a draft that I created up for my client just to get the idea, the vibe of the larger artwork that we were going to be creating. And what's actually crazy is that I fell in love so much with the draft. You're gonna see that the final product actually doesn't look too much like this one, but both versions are so awesome. So I'd really love to see which one you end up liking the most in the end. But yeah, we are definitely going to be recreating this with some tweaks, and the biggest piece of feedback that I got for this was to change the pose of the bird, so you're gonna see those differences in the final artwork. So the very first part of this project is dedicated to creating part of the landscape for this piece, which is the water. So I went in with a variety of blues for this piece. One of them was a Copic color. I will link that down in the description bar below, as it is not coming to mind right now. And then the other colors were by Tim Holtz, as well as Piñata inks. So a variety of blues here. I also used a little bit of teal, and then I go in with Blanco by Piñata, and this is to get a pastel effect with my alcohol inks to kind of make it a little bit more opaque, as well as add texture to the piece. So if you want to learn how to use white with your alcohol inks, you can definitely check this video linked in the top right corner. I'll also be linking it down in the description bar below for you. I absolutely love working with blues. This is definitely one of the first colors that I started working with when I was inking. It's so super fun. I love how rich it is, and I tend to use a lot of metallics when I'm working, especially with one color or hues that are very much alike, just to break it up and just to add some interest as well. What I loved the most about this project was being able to create the wing. I went crazy with the colors here. I used a mix of magenta and the blue, and I wanted to really make it look like almost like a stardust type thing. And my intention was to create the body of the bird a little bit different than the actual wing, just to create a little bit of contrast, as well as add as much color to this piece as possible and make it as vibrant as possible. So I am using a Revlon hot air brush. So this is actually a hairbrush type thing that I have taken the brush piece off, and I use it to move around my inks. This is the one that I use in every single one of my alcohol ink pieces. I absolutely love it. I talk about the different kinds of settings that it has and features in this video right up here if you want to check that out. But I personally love it because it gives me the control that I need to be able to create these pieces, especially a large one like this. For the body itself, I went in with ARTEZA. So these are acrylic paints. I actually bought this box of 70 that has lasted me so freaking long. I love it so much. I got it on Amazon just as a tester pack. Their colors are super pigmented, so I definitely recommend checking that out. But I'm using this for the body. So I'm going in with the paints here, and my intention was just to make it as vibrant as possible. And I am layering and creating the feathers with several colors to create some depth. What I'm doing to the overall piece is going in with that white acrylic ink that I mentioned earlier, and I'm just flicking it off an old paintbrush just to add some white splatters to the entire piece to tie all the different elements in that might seem a little bit too different to one another. And I'm bringing it in with this white that kind of makes the whole piece look a little bit more cohesive. If you're wondering about how to seal a project like this, you should definitely check out this video on how to seal alcohol ink artworks. It doesn't really matter too much that there was acrylic on this, because you're going to have to seal it and then you're going to have to do a UV protectant, and that is specifically for the alcohol inks. All right, so this is it. This is the final product of the bird abstract alcohol ink painting. Let me know what you think. Do you like the draft, or do you prefer this final piece? I'd love to know down in the comments below, and what other drawings you would like to see with this alcohol ink combination. I'd love to hear that also down in the comments below, and I will see you next time. Bye-bye.